right, hello all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Nights. It's good to have you all here. It's nice to see everybody. I hope you are all doing well. All right, let's get you in and get started, huh? Hello, Sumbla, Yvonne, and Nicola, Cynthia, Lavinia, Maggie, Lisa, Cyrene, Vita, Shady Lady, Rinta, welcome back. Freedom, hey, Freedom. Bartman, good to have you all here. Rumesa, nice to see everybody. So strap yourselves in. It's going to be a wonderful hour, I hope. I hope. And we'll get some readings going. So I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope things are good. Hope my internet holds up tonight, because I got to tell you, I had another internet technician here today. I had one here last week. I had some new hardware put in last week before the technician came. After the technician came, still had problems over the weekend, and I had another technician come in today and do some new things. So I'm hoping things are better today than they had been. All right, none of that blurry picture, not blurry because I moved the camera, but none of that pixelated garbage, and make sure you guys can hear me and stuff. Right. So, what is going on? Hello. Greetings to you, Sumbla. You'd like to have a general read, and you shall. How about that? See that? All it takes, ask, and ye shall receive. All right, so Sumbla, I think things are starting out good. I think the next week or so is going to be a good one. I think things start out optimistic, very pleasant, in a good way, right? I think you are alert. I think you are working on new things and interested in doing that. Sometimes you're a little afraid or maybe a little sad about some things that are going on, but nothing to worry about. I see fun and celebrations and relaxation. I see relaxation, which is a great thing to have. I see that, and I see where, again, about achieving success, right? Optimistic new starts and learning new things, and I see, again, achievements and success and feeling good about yourself. So I think it's going to be good. I think the next week or so is going to be good. Hope that's good for you. Hope that makes sense to you. Hey, Vaughn, how are you doing? I hope you are well. So let's see what we get here. Yvonne, can you get a reading, please? Of course. Tonight's question of the night is, if you wanted to change something about this show, what would it be? If you wanted to change something about the show, what would it be? Go ahead. Just don't worry about typing over somebody else, because I hear and see all the comments. All right, a general read for you, Yvonne. Things are going slow and things are going fast, slow and fast. I don't understand that, right? Don't get it. I think that's exactly how it is. Things are moving faster than you think they are. And I truly believe that's what it's trying to tell you. I think that's the idea it's trying to give you, is that, you think things are moving very slowly, but I think they're working better or moving better than you think they are. And I think, you have to get out of your own head. You do have to get out of your own head a little bit. You got to remember, you still can be happy about life, happy about family and everything else, even though you're torn between the things that are going on in your life and the happy things that other people are feeling. I really think so. And that's really what I think. It really is. I'm trying to think if there's any other words I could come up with that were, to change, to make you think anything different. But no, I think that's really it. I truly believe that, things are just moving at a different speed than you see them. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I get from those first two cards, because one is all about real fast movement and one is all about really slow movement. You can't have both, but you can feel both, right? You can feel like one is happening and the other is actually the truth. I know. It's very confusing, isn't it? I confuse myself, so I don't know. Half the time, I confuse me. Bring back Lenormand and Kippers. All right. That's an excellent idea, Bartman. I have to go back and get those decks out because I did move some stuff around in my studio here and I've put those decks away and I have to get those back out. Get all that stuff going again and do, one night a month or whatever as a Kipper night or a Lenormand night, and switch it off. Great idea. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Love it. That is a good one. That is a good one we're going to work on for sure. So thank you. What a great idea. That was a great idea. All right. Sorry, I put cards up there and forgot to switch out to your question, Nicola. What will happen to you and your kids on the 7th of March? Will you go to prison? You're really not okay. All right. Look at these first two cards, right? Strength and Sun. Strength is all about exactly that. You have to continue your strength. You have to keep up your strength, your mental toughness, your physical toughness, your inner strength, the whole thing, everything. Keep up that strength, because that is what's going to continue to make you successful. It's going to continue to bring you warmth and love and light and happiness, right? Because right now, if you take the middle card and say, okay, this is right now, this is the Three of Swords. It's all about heartbreak and heartache, feeling broken, feeling torn, right? And that's how you feel. That's exactly how you feel. You're stuck in between two things and you don't know which is right, what's wrong, what's what. Right? I don't think you're going to prison. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think you're going to be okay. Right? I've got the Fool. The Fool's all about new beginnings. Again, it's starting over with optimism, lots of potential, innocence. Okay? If you equate the Fool to a feeling of young, right? Because that is the beginning. There's an innocence. And well, you're looking to find out if you're going to be guilty or innocent, right? And there's an innocent, and the word innocence comes to mind right away. With the Fool, I would have to say that that's the way things are. I don't know for sure. I am not any kind of, I have no special powers. I don't know for sure. I can only tell you what I feel, and give you the advice that goes with it. But that's what I feel. That's how I feel about it. And I feel like that, right? You guys all know, and I, have the disclaimer in the show notes, right? I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I am not any of those kinds of things. I'm just a guy on the internet reading cards. My readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I don't, I don't promise anything. I make no promises because I can't. I cannot make any promises. But I do share with you the feelings I feel. And I try to explain it the best way I can for you. All right? So that's what I got. All right, Nicola, thank you. And Cynthia, how are you doing? It's great to have you here. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're gonna have a big storm here over the weekend. So to have a big storm on Friday night into Saturday. Kelly and I were supposed to go down and see our granddaughter, who's about an hour away from us, on Saturday morning, and we had to cancel that whole thing because the weather is going to be absolutely horrible. We are going to get about 12 to 15 inches of snow at least, and have 40-mile-an-hour winds blowing it all around. So it could be a lot of different things. It could be a mess. All right, now I think I finally get my internet going, and next thing you know, right, the snow will pull down the wires or some craziness. Oh my. But anyhow, Cynthia, can you get a message from the spirits? You can. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, always look on the bright side of life. Always think positive. Always have that power, that confidence that you have. Take the initiative. Grab hold of the things you want, and you'll be successful. Absolutely. I think there is a close friendship or some kind of a very dear friend who is going to be part of this. I don't think they're telling you. I don't think this is coming from that person. I don't think it's coming from someone that you had close, but is not, you're not close with anymore, or, they have passed on. I just think that I think truly that, there's somebody who's close to you who wants to have that close friendship, that emotional connection with you. I think the message, the ultimate message from the spirits is if you are dedicated and devoted to the things you want and the things you like, you can have them. And that's what I get. That's what I am getting for you. All right, Cynthia? Yeah. That's what I get. Awesome. All right. So, Lavinia, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Good to have you back. Can you get a reading, please, on yourself and kids? What's coming your way? Okay. All right. All right, all right. Let's see what is going on. Oh, Lavinia. Let's see what we have for you. Ooh, squeaky, sorry. All right, so I think for you and your kids, I think things are good. I think things are very emotionally balanced out. Right? I think things are in a good place right now, emotionally, for you. Don't take on more than you can chew, though. Where there are great burdens, there's also great opportunities. Where there is a great obligation, right? There's always a great opportunity. So remember, think about the things that got you where you are. Think about the things that you are doing and the things you can do really well. Because you're really good at things. There's things you're really good at. And I think, being a mom, right, is one of those things. And sure enough, I would be willing to say, you're looking about you, reading about what's coming your way for you and your kids. And I think, that's it. I think it's good things. Stay balanced, stay focused, right? That emotional balance, like I said here in the beginning, that emotional balance. Don't let things get in your way. Don't struggle over small stuff. Worry about better things, bigger, better things. And I think you can, move forward in a really good way. I think you can move, I think you can be excited. You can be adventurous and have some high spirits, right? Happiness and excitement. Excitement again. That's what I get. That's what I'm thinking. What's coming your way? Excitement. All right. How about that? Sounds good. Sounds good to me. I, too, Bartman, have ADD, attention deficit disorder. I have it as well. So, I understand how dealing with that is. I understand how difficult that is to deal with. That's a hard thing. I've probably had it all my life. I don't see where it could be any different than that. You have it. It's not like you have it for a year or two and then you get rid of it and it never comes back. Or, it's not like a cold and goes away and doesn't come back. It's a lifelong mental disease. And yeah, I have it for sure. And it made it difficult in school for me. I did not perform in school like I could have. I could have done so well in school, but I didn't. I just didn't, because I just didn't have the attention. I didn't have enough I didn't pay enough attention to things. My head was all over the place. It's kind of like the show, right? you guys hear it sometimes in me and can understand. Maybe you understand me a little better the way I do the show and stuff, knowing that, yeah, I've got that too. And I have that short attention span, unfortunately, and it's not a good thing. It's not favorable. You don't want it. Trust me, it's not something anybody would want. But it happens. You know. So yeah. Yep. So I struggled with it. Didn't know what it was called because back in, when I was a kid growing up, back in the 70s and stuff, 60s and 70s, it wasn't something that anybody really knew about. Didn't do nobody did anything about it because they didn't know anything about it. But it is what it is, and I try to deal with it, and it slows me down days, that's for sure. It definitely slows me down. All right, Lisa, can you get a reading? Of course you can. You are searching for something that's very, very close to you. Something has kind of gotten away from you just a little bit, and you're not sure where it is, but it's right there. It's not far. It's definitely not far. Hang on, I am going to do something here real quick. Oh gosh, sorry guys. So sorry. Okay, that's better. Huh? How's that? Great. Yeah, searching for something that's there. So yeah, sorry, my son messaged me because I haven't seen him all day. He started a job today, and he's going on almost 11 hours of work, and I haven't seen him, so didn't know what was going on. He just messaged me, so sorry. Yeah, so I think there's something right there. It's right there. It's very close. You can find it. You'll feel good about it. You're tempted to search further away than things really are, but you don't have to. Things are close. Things are good. Things are at hand for you, right? Baby Calvin is growing and getting better. Things are getting good, doing good. I shouldn't say getting better. He wasn't bad. He was never bad. He was in good, he was a healthy baby boy, and I think things are good, right? There's growth and there's nurturing going on, and there's every day is a teaching moment, and even when you don't realize that, it's still his, right? Always trying to get a message out, and that's important. I think that's really important. So just continue to all right. So yeah, I think that's what's going on. I really think so. I think just knowing that things are good, being smart about what you're doing and the things you're doing, and being safe and protective of things around you are really good. So that's what I get for you, Lise. Thank you. right, so sorry, guys. So yeah, I can only do 3 things at once. Hey, Maggie, how are you? What will the next date with H be like this weekend? So this is going to be date number 2 with H. Oh gosh, that's a squeaky thing there. Every time I move a little bit, it's creaky. Yeah. ADD is a mental disorder. You can get medication for it and stuff, but the medication really makes me foggy. It doesn't do a good job for me. It really doesn't. I feel worse on the medication than off of it. I don't get the focus out of the medication, and I just get really bad. All right. Hey, Mandy, Lucretia, how are you? And hello, Paris. Nice to have you here. And hello to you all. Glad you guys could make it. Oh, okay. This is date number 5. You've had no contact over 2 years, though. I see. Okay. So date number 5 this weekend is going to be like, it's going to be very homey. Yeah, home. Yeah, like at home. A restful, peaceful. I'm going to do this again, and you guys are going to hate me. There we go. Don't worry about the darkness, I promise. I'll come right back. It's going to be like, yeah, like that, like a home date where you guys stay home, relax, just kind of hanging out, right? And I think that's going to mean a lot. I think that's going to be happy for you guys. I think it's going to be really happy. I think it's going to make you feel like it was a good date. I think you're going to feel like it was really good, right? You don't want anybody sneaking off in the middle of the date. So yeah, you just hang out at home. I think that's how it's going to go. I really do. I think I think it's a very stable and secure environment for both of you. And so I think you'll both feel good about it. I think it's going to be good. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll have a good time. I think it'll be nice, whatever you decide to do, but I think it's going to be at home. I think so. I don't know who's home, one or the other, his or yours, but somebody's home for sure. Hey, Cyrene. Hey, Vida, are you still around? Shady Lady, I hope you're still around. Rinta, are you still here? I know Freedom, you always hang out till the end, so I will do I have yours coming up. Yeah. Yes, Mandy, I think we could all use crossed eyes. Something that shows me confusion, because I'm always confused. Maggie, you're very welcome. Thank you for moderating as always. So I appreciate that. Yeah. All right, so general read for you, Cyrene. I think things are feeling really good, right? There's a lot of support around you. You recognize that the people around you are helpful and want to be very supportive. Gives you confidence, right? Gives you that confidence. It lets you know that people are there to protect you from harsh the harshness and hurtful things, right? I think so. I think there's a lot of hope for you coming up. I think things look hopeful, very comfortable. I think there's some healing coming your way, and I think that'll be a really good thing. Right? Don't let things stand in your way, because they shouldn't stand in your way. There shouldn't be any obstacles for you. I truly believe that you have a lot of love coming for you, coming in your direction, a lot of well-being, a lot of blessings. It's a time to celebrate, a time for good things to happen. So sure enough, I think generally speaking, things are good for you, and I think the people around you are trying to, keep you on that path to know that things are really good. All right, how about that? How does that sound? All right. Hello, Vita. How are you? Starbright. Hello, Starbright. Welcome to the show. Mandy, yeah, I'm glad you're here. You're very welcome for giving you a shout out. I shout out to everybody. You guys all get shout outs because we are a family of friends. Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth. So, Vita, you didn't. I don't think you got a reading the other night when you were on. You were on the show, and I don't think I did. I don't think I read for you. So, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you hung around, and I'm glad to read for you. Cyrene, you're welcome. Starbright, you can absolutely drop a question in. I will do my very best to get to it. We have about a half hour left, so how about that? All right, so a love reading for you. And I keep saying Vita, and I'm thinking that's correct. I am thinking that's correct. Yeah, we are. We are a family of friends, Freedom. So, love reading for you. Look at that. You start off with the world, right? That's all about finding joy and finding your place and your purpose in life. Going through life without conflict, without fighting, without having problems, right? No struggle, without struggles. Because nobody wants struggles. Nobody wants to have to always have their walls up. Nobody wants that. I understand that. But I think you can decide and you can control the things that are going to make you happy. And I think that the love reading of its own, of it that you're looking for is, really in your hands. There's someone that you know, someone that you may have a connection with, and I think you can make that happen if you want it to, right? If you really wanted to, you could do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. I truly do think so. I think this person, if you think about it, right? I think this person is somebody that you've known in your past. Someone who may be an old flame. I know. Someone who's still very kind to you. Somebody who is still very caring and sharing, and has been probably since maybe you weren't flames anymore. Or this is someone you've carried a flame for a while and just never said anything. How secretive. I just think that there are things with him that you feel very sensitive about. You feel very sensitive towards this person. And I think that's a good thing. I think so. I don't, I don't have any cards up there that are court cards that would really give me a good characteristic reading. If I look for the first court card that comes up, if I keep going through here and find the first court card, there, the Queen of Pentacles, I think this person is somebody that is probably powerfully charming, very powerfully charming, very warm and vibrant, a little bit of an ego, but determined to be successful. That's what I get for you. All right. That's what I get. Okay, I've had to block 2 people tonight now. All right. That's what I get for you, Vita. I hope that helps. Shady Lady, are you still hanging out? And Rinta, are you still here? Let me know. I'm looking. I see Paris is still here. That's awesome. And Freedom, I know, is still here. So I am going to skip over for a little while. I'm going to skip around a little bit here, and I'm going to do I'm going to do Freedom's question because I am concerned about that. I hope, first off, I hope your fiance is okay. Number one, right? We've seen what accidents and things can do to someone, right? You've seen that firsthand in the past year and a half. So I truly hope your fiance is okay. That's the number one thing, right? The car door, well, is what it is, but health is much more important. All right, so your fiance got into a car accident. Your car door is dented. The person who ran into the car didn't have full coverage, so now you're kind of screwed. Sorry. You wrote it. I'm just reading it. Do I see any good going to happen? All right. Hey, Pie Lover, welcome. Welcome back to the show. Good to have you. Rumesa, I know you are here. I do know that you always hang out throughout the show. So, yeah, Vita, you are very, very welcome. I did a little extra reading for you there, Vita. Right? I don't usually do that 6th card where I pull one and do the characteristics. I did it for you, though, because you know what? I just felt like it. I thought it's probably important. So there you have it. He's had to go through therapy. Oh, Freedom, not again. You went through this with your mom, right? I know. I remember trying just for her to get back in shape and stuff. And ooh, well, I hope he does okay. I hope things go all right for him quickly. Right? I hope he gets well soon. I think, do I see anything good happening? I see I see where this person had no real plan. This person did not plan ahead. Right? And that, not planning ahead would kind of tell me, yeah, their car insurance was not up to snuff. It wasn't where it should have been. And, that's exactly what it was. they just didn't have, they weren't prepared. And that's what happens, right? There's no preparedness, and then that's what you get. So then there's a conflict, right? Then there's a problem, and you realize, hey, wait a second, now this person has nothing. They don't have what they are supposed, what they should have, and we're not going to get anything. So there's conflict. There is an issue. I think you will have peace of mind with this if you have the patience to wait for things to move forward, right? You have the ability, and this is the King of Swords, right? You have the ability to get a lawyer or talk to someone and force them to pay. Force them to fix what they broke out of their own pocket, right? If they have a job, well, then they'll take it out of their paychecks and, pay it to you over time. It does happen over time. It's not something that happens right away, but you have, oh gosh, sorry. You have the ability to get a judgment in your favor for sure. And I think, with that comes the healing and the emotional well-being and the feeling better about things. So I think good things could happen. Absolutely. It's just according to the direction you want it to go. All right, Freedom? That's what I'm getting for you. That is what I'm getting. All right. So, hey, Rumeza, how are you? My dear, I look at your picture every time I put it up there, and I feel like I got a nice kiss on the cheek. It's like a big kiss on the cheek, right? Pie Lover, you love this channel because it's so relaxing. I appreciate it. I got it right on the head, huh, Freedom? Oh, I truly do hope and send well wishes to your fiance, because I am sincere when I say that. I don't just say things. I never just say things on this show that don't have meaning behind it. You guys all know that. So there's feeling, there's passion behind everything I say and do. And that's for all of you. That's for everybody I speak to, and I speak to everyone. I try to talk to everybody. I try. Even if it's just saying hello, right? Acknowledging that you're here, because that's important. That doesn't always happen. You go other places, you may not get that kind of acknowledgement. So what's Fod's next move towards you? And I get the Knight of Cups, which is awesome. That is love. I'm sure he's hoping for a kiss on the cheek too. I bet. I see the next move is where he breaks down some barriers, or some barriers that he has are broken down. Right? Things feel very, feel like they are not like the relationship is breaking down. Don't get that impression, because that's not what I'm trying to tell you. I just think there's that feeling of nervous energy, nervous fear that something is some kind of like the walls are coming down, right? The walls coming down, and finally you're going to get to see exactly how things are between the two of you. You're going to get a very good idea of how things are. And I think, I think you're going to be in for happiness. I think you're going to be happy because, Fod is going to turn out to be that calm and sensitive, romantic, Prince Charming kind of guy. Right? Is he charming? You're charming, so why wouldn't he be, right? Why wouldn't you attract the same kind of person? I think so. I think he is. I think he's going to be that way. And I think you don't worry about taking responsibility for this if this happens, right? If things happen that way and he lowers his walls and lowers down the defenses, don't think it's something you did wrong. It's something that's going to be wonderful because that's what you need, that openness, that honesty, that whole thing. So that's what I think the next move is for you, Romeza. I think so. And thanks again for the kiss on the cheek as always. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's always sweet. All right. Nexus, how are you? Hey, Nexus. I did not see you sneak in, but I'm glad you did. Hey, Ritz. I see you just got here. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. Mesa, you are very welcome. I hope, I hope I get things correct. I hope I get things right for you. Hello, Nexus, my friend. buddy, old pal of mine. It's great to have you. Nice to say hi. I'm glad you're here. Even though you snuck in on me. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Having an okay day today. Yeah, it's good. That's a good thing. Trust me, okay is good for me. So thank you for asking. All right, so what do we have? You would love a general reading. So the general read tells me that you feel a little bit stuck in a rut, doing the same things day in and day out, every single day, right? Just doing the same stuff over and over and over. And you just want to get away from it all. You just want to be able to think about something different and do something different. I think you can. I think if you take the initiative, you have the power and the confidence to do something to change things, to make things a little bit better, right? Because you're kind and caring. And that's going to be a big help. I think there's some new ideas coming your way. I think you are going to have some very clear ideas of what to do and how to make things happy. And sure enough, I think that's going to be the case. I do. I think you're going to be happy then. So that's what I get for you, Nexus. I hope that helps. I hope it's right. I always hope it's right. I do. I do. All right, let's see. Who's got the next question? Paris does. Paris, how are you? Mandy Lucretia, did you put a question in? Or are you just hanging out with us all because you enjoy hanging out with us all, which is cool. Anyhow, that's a nice thing. You are welcome, Nexus. Hello, Paris. Good evening. How are you doing? A general love reading with RB. All right. love reading with RB. I'm glad to hear you're doing great, because that's important. I'm glad when my listeners, the people who are here, my family of friends, our family of friends, right? Everybody together. I'm glad when you're all doing great, because that's a good thing. So, I love reading with you and RB. You and RB really feel like a happy, peaceful couple. Happy and peaceful, right? A very realistic couple. A couple who have very realistic ideas and goals. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know. Interesting, right? You're not a couple yet, but you hope so. All right. All right. Well, then maybe that's why the Knight of Cups is the end, and this feeling stuck is right here in the middle. The whole idea of feeling stuck, right? Being helpless, not being able to do what you want to do, not being able to move in the direction you want to move in right now. But I don't see that lasting forever. I don't see that being the case here and here, right? As you go on in this reading, you can see that there's fun, there's celebration, there is relaxation. You can kind of see that here, right? Because it already starts when you're together, when the two of you are talking or together or anything like that. When you see each other, you feel good. You feel relaxed. You feel like it's fun. Life is fun when the two of you see each other. And again, like I was just telling Rumesa, he's that very calm and sensitive kind of knight in shining armor. The person you enjoy really spending time with. Because that's what's going to make both of you feel good. So you're waiting for him to come forward with his feelings. You told him you liked him. Of course you did. And that's good, right? Being open, being honest, getting it out there in the open. Here's what I'm offering. Here I am. I like you. Now, tell me what you think. And now KD has to come through. Or RB, excuse me. RB has to come through. I don't know why I said K. I'm looking at other stuff. RB has to come through and tell you how they feel. But I think it's going to be good. I think there's happiness for you guys. I really do. So awesome. Starbright, you dropped your question in somewhere, and so did Adita. Adita, it's good to have you. I see the two of you here. So I hope you're both here. Are you still here, Adita and Starbright? Oh, and Pie Lover, yes. And Pie Lover. And Ritz. So what do I got? 4 more readings to do. Yes, Starbright's still here. All right. I'm going to do 4 more readings tonight. It is going to be just like this. It's going to be those people I just mentioned. Starbright and Adita, Pie Lover, and Ritz. Yeah, that's who it's going to be. All right, Starbright, you answer first. I'll do yours first. I'll do Adita after this, and then I will do the other 2, Pie Lover and Ritz. Because Pie Lover and Ritz both make me very hungry. All right. So what might happen between you and a person in mind? Aha. Very interesting. I love a good person in mind question, Starbright. So, ooh, squeaky. Sorry. It's my squeakiness. What might happen between you and the person you have in mind? Ooh, interesting. I think you and the person you have in mind are I think the two of you could possibly like overindulge yourself with each other. Okay, I know. Awesome. I think you could. I really think so. I think I think that the two of you could be a good, strong, dependable uh, couple if you take the opportunities that are there in front of you. You can feel happy about life and family and friends and the people around you. Everything can be happy, really happy for you. And the person, right? The person you're thinking of. I think there's new truth and new ideas and new plans coming for the two of you, for you and this person. And I think it turns out, I think how do things turn out? I think this person is very devoted. I think they're very generous. I think, you guys will have a good emotional connection. There'll be that stronger emotional connection, which is great. So what might happen between you and the person in mind? Good things, happy things. Things can grow. Things can blossom into something wonderful if you wanted to, if you both take the step. If you take that step to get together, right? Yeah, sure. Of course. Yes. Whoa. Right, Starbright? Yes, my friend. Let's see. Yeah, wow. You are very welcome. You're very welcome, my friend. I'm glad you were here. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you back here again. Hope you guys, I did see that Mandy subscribed, and I appreciate that very much, Mandy Lucretia. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So, what's going on in Ankit's life? Is he happy? Adita, by the question, I'm guessing Ankit, Ankit and you are not together, right? I know. I'm sorry. I don't think you're happy about that, but you want him to be happy. You want him to be happy. That's the feeling I get just from the question, just from feelings of things and feeling of how you are, I think. I think that's a feeling you are giving off. You'd rather be together, but you want him to be happy no matter what. And I think he is. All right. So, what's going on in his life? I do think that awesome, Starbright. Thank you so much. I think Ankit has moved on to something else and someone else. I think they're at the beginning of a relationship that's very new. It may not even be an actual relationship yet, but I do feel like Ankit is happy. I think he feels very prosperous, like he's prospering and doing well. He's growing and he's moving in the right direction. Things are moving in the right direction. And I think Anki is making his own happiness. He's making things happen that make him happy, because he's in control of that. He's in complete control of what makes him happy and what makes him feel joy. So yeah, I think he is happy. I think he kind of has found someone else to share that with right now. All right. Awesome. All right. So let's see. I said Pie Lover and Ritz. And Ritz said, and Pie Lover, excuse me, Pie Lover also. So Pie Lover says that, and then Ritz, you will get the very last question tonight. Pie Lover, you'd like to know, what does the spirit want you to know? What does the spirit want you to know? Hey, Chaley and L. Stanberry, how are you? Welcome to the end of the show. I have kind of already declared my intention to do my last reading next and who I was doing that for. So, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe. You'll see that I'm here every Monday and Thursday evening at 6 o'clock Eastern time. And I hope you will enjoy the end here of the show so you can see how the energy around this show goes. So thank you for being here, L. Stanberry and Chaley. Thank you. All right, Pie Lover, what does the spirit want you to know? What does the spirit want you to know? What is going to be the moral of this story? All right. Let us see. The High Priestess. We have not seen her. I have not seen the High Priestess in a while. The Knight and the King of Swords together. It's interesting. Very interesting. So I think the spirit wants you to know that things are moving quickly in your life. Things are moving very fast. Things are very structured. They're very disciplined. And sometimes that makes you feel insecure. Sometimes that makes you feel like you are not in the loop, right? Kind of outside of things. Sometimes. But that's okay, because you know what? With a little bit of understanding, a little bit of patience, the spirit wants you to know that things are okay. Things are always changing, always going up and down. There's always ups and downs, right? But you are at a point now where things are going up and things are getting better and things are going to continue to get better. Again, it's going to just take a little bit of patience. And I think you will have a lot of great stuff coming your way. And I think that's what the moral of the story is, right? Because it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen quick. Good things coming. Good things come to those who wait. And like I said, with some patience, that's going to be you. So, yeah. All right, Ritz, here we go. Why is the Aries so cold? Let's see, now this reading already, right off the bat, just from the words you've used, I expect to get the Queen of Swords. I do. I expect to get the Queen of Swords. Because those are absolute characteristics of the Queen of Swords. And let's see. Did we get her? No, I got the Queen of Cups, though, which is a much better card. All right. So, why is the Aries being so cold? I have the whole feeling of the Aries is like a free spirit, wants to be on their own. They want to go out and have some fun and be very immature. And that's why they're being cold, because of immaturity. You're very welcome, Pie Lover. Absolutely. I think that's why. I think they're being very distant and cold towards you because they are being very immature. They can't handle a close relationship. They can't handle that emotional connection like you want it to be. They're all kind of stuck in the past and can't get out of there. And that puts distance, right? That puts distance. Being stuck in the past puts distance behind you. You can see it puts distance in age here. Okay. So you stretch it out a little bit. You figure, okay, well, that's a distance, right? That's being distant. And sure enough, I think that's why. It's an immaturity thing. I think that person feels they end up feeling very bored and frustrated. And that's what happens, right? They get bored, they get frustrated, they're immature, and it puts distance between you. So you have to be ready to keep your guard up, right? You have your guard up, you keep it up, and you're just trying to protect yourself. And the more, by you putting your walls up, right? You put your walls up, and that keeps a distance between you, right? Because you can't get past those walls, and that keeps a distance. So, it's a terrible cycle, but it keeps going around and around and around, and that's what happens. But it all stems, the Aries behavior all stems from immaturity. All right, Ritz, that's what I get for you. All right, folks. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it so much. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad you could all be here. So thank you. Don't forget, I will be back again on Monday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Right? The show's called Tarot Nights. I'm here every Monday and Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And I hope to see you all back then. Get here early, get your questions in early, and you got a better chance of getting readings that way. All right, folks. Thank you so much. You all have a good night, and I will see you Monday. Bye now.